Good evening, chats. Hello and welcome to the TC Mitch 31 streams here tonight on the TC Mitch 31 channels. Hope you all are doing well, whether you're a chatter, a lurker, or an avid first claimer like Claus over in the Twitch chat. There's still technically someone who can claim first over on the Kick chat because I did, in fact, allow it for you guys to be able to claim first with the channel points. I think it's like one channel point, just like how it is on Twitch. So someone has yet to claim that. That is one thing. But other than that, on Twitch, Claus has already claimed that, which congratulations on that, by the way, Claus. Guys, this stream would have been up a lot earlier. That's for sure. Here's the major issue. I had to do a bit of technical troubleshooting for the time being because when I turned on my computer, I think it was in sleep mode. And if you don't know, when your computer is in sleep mode, it kind of garbles the whole video feed of the capture card. So think of it this way. The video feed is being fed through an HDMI cord. The HDMI cord goes from the back of my PC into my capture or into my graphics card, which is in fact the video feed, the low latency video feed that goes straight to the capture card. So then you guys are able to see and hear also what I am streaming. Pretty simple stuff, right? The problem is when it goes into sleep mode, it turns off either the graphics card itself or it turns off the capture card itself. And I don't know which one it does first or if it does both at the same time. And when you wake that back up from a state of sleep, like low power, it corrupts the video feed, corrupts the audio too, but it corrupts the video feed. And so what you would have essentially would have seen if I didn't fix it would have been complete scan lines all over the image that I would have had to completely reduce down the actual capture card that was being captured to 1080p, which is not a problem. It's not an issue. To be fair, I'm purposely cranking everything to the top whenever it comes to resolutions and things like that. That's just because I'm more or less a quality hound when it comes to streams and such. Hence why I'm streaming at 1440p on Twitch right now and then 1080p also on Kick and YouTube. But the problem is that you guys still wouldn't have been able to see the video feed and it would have looked awful. And almost said, hey, you know what? I'm calling it off tonight. No stream. Thank you everybody for watching that one predecessor stream. We had a good time. I'll be back tomorrow. But then I fixed it. And so here we are. Here we are with Call of Duty Black Ops 6, not Black Ops 7. Because if it was Black Ops 7, you guys would probably be like, now what the heck? What's going on here? But rest assured, it is in fact Black Ops 6 that we are playing. It's just this is an ad for Black Ops 7. Like, let's be real with ourselves here. We are going to be playing Black Ops 7 when it releases. But that's not for another, like, year. Like, not year. That's not for another, I would say about 4 or 5 months. Probably 4 months, I would say. Now, what do I have for free here? Because I know I have a free gift. And the free gift is double XP. Is it like 15 minutes of double XP or is it like an hour? Because okay, it's 15 minutes. Yep, sounds about right. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play about, I kind of want to do like a 2-hour tonight. So if we do like an hour of just cash and then like an hour of ranked, I have a feeling that will probably be the move here. That will be exactly what we're looking for. And honestly, I mean, like, what do we play, right? I'll probably just play Mercenary Mosh Pit just because it is a one-player based game mode. So it's just me. Like, I am the only one that is really going to be queuing into this. And I thought, hey, it's perfect. That means there's no party ups, nothing like that. It is just going to be solo players that are in the lobbies. So I'm chilling with that. And also, I'm trying to see if I can move this into here for you guys because I'm going to be, like, sitting. I'm trying to think, like, optimal sitting posture. I have the lumbar support, but what's the optimal sitting posture to where you guys can see? There you go. Just drift it. Completely drift my camera all the way, right? You guys aren't going to see my laundry basket. I'm trying to... Come on. Come on. Okay. I think that's too far. We want a rule of thirds here, chat. That's what I'm learning right now. There we go. I think this is fine. Yeah. All right, cool. So yes, we are going to be playing some Black Ops 6. Like I said, we'll play like an hour of just cash, where we'll just be playing nothing but actual like Black Ops 6 multiplayer, where it's just for fun. And then we might lock in for the last hour, which is going to be me playing ranked. And if you haven't seen me play ranked before, boy oh boy, is it a time. Snapple, great to see you in chat, by the way. Hope you're doing well. How are you tonight? It's good to be back. It's good to be back, and I'm glad everything is working right now. That's for sure. Also seems that we have Stitch, and then we also have I can't think of the name of the operator. What is the name of the operator that I'm thinking of? Oh god. It's the operator from Ballerina. That's who we're playing with. Let's do this. Let's go. Anything I really want to like level up here? Because everything is double XP right now. And oh, you know what I just realized? Oh no. I realized that one of my classes is not going to immediately pop up. It's like this one, because I think there's something that's like incorrect in it. Here, let me remove the wild card.
The lead is on.
See if that fixes anything. Tactical expert.
Overdrive.
No, that's
Shoot to kill. We're not
something.
here to negotiate.
Okay, I still have this glitch, and I hate how I still have this glitch because it's one that I don't know how it is a glitch. Let's do this class.
They've taken the lead.
All right, it's gonna take me a little bit to get my bearings, I guess. Chat, what's new with all you guys since the last time we all talked, you know, mere minutes ago, or hours ago, I guess you could say. Had a pretty hearty dinner to end off the night, and now here I am. About almost 9 o'clock playing some Black Ops 6. Look, even if I wasn't on stream, I would just be playing Black Ops 6. Like, let's be real here. I just wanted to give you guys a double streams because I, you know, didn't stream the other day. Yesterday, that was. But I think everything that I did, that I was supposed to do yesterday, I did today at an earlier time. And I think it worked out well.
We're winning. Keep it that way. We claimed the advantage. Now hold it. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Yeah, this is gonna be a rough first match. Just gotta get once again bearings up. Oh, you know what? That should be the gun that I actually probably would want to level up. Is the Krieg C. It's weird because Krieg C is not even really that good in multiplayer. Like in Warzone, it's kind of disgusting. So I'll have to make a Krieg C class. Okay, that's a dead body. Awesome.
Enemy UAV inbound. Enemy UAV inbound.
What am I going? 4-9. Come on, Mitch. You gotta make it happen, dude. That is not good.
Got a threat.
Ultimately, I think it's my aiming right now. It's a little bit off center.
Last throw. Enemy, 12 o'clock.
Because I'm like not used to playing in FPS right now. I'm just used to like, oh, you know, I'm expecting like Paragon, right? Not Paragon, but predecessor.
We've taken the lead. Stay on task.
Grenade inbound. I'm rolling now. Enemy with.
Ooh, panic. Oh well.
Eyes on Femtex.
UAV
RCXD moving out.
We'll save whenever we get into like the next lobby where we're just having a little bit of downtime.
Flash out.
in between games, I do want to tell you guys about my thoughts on Paragon, or on Predecessor, not Paragon. Why do I keep saying literally the name of the game that it was before? Because I know that's what it's based off of,
Claims the lead.
but the name of the game is Predecessor, not Paragon. See, when I go into like deep lore, where it's like, actually, it is named Paragon. It's just that they did in fact recreate it, and they called it Predecessor.
I'll be back.
Nothing like seeing a couple of subs in the chat too. That's always beautiful. You know, I know you guys are out there flinging those emotes. Wonder what you need to do for YouTube whenever it comes to like emotes for live stream chat. I'll have to look into that. I think their system is called Member System, and I don't even think I have access to it because I'm not a partner channel or anything on YouTube. Knew that was gonna happen. All right, let's try something here.
Enemy with Semtex.
The thing I wanted to try is see if I can break in on this side. Well, actually, no, I'm going to be pushing towards them, so I need to actually push within the middle and then go to the right and not get body blocked, dude.
They're not getting up.
Because the less amount of enemies that I'm facing frontwards, I can easily pull this off a little bit more.
RTX available.
Feel that? They're about to break. Give them a nudge.
Come on.
Ellie,
They
mine.
never
Alright,
stood a chance.
worked out perfectly. I actually came back in the end. 23 and 21.
That's how you break.
Start off. That's good. You know, I tend to forget that playing with a sniper rifle probably is like the best thing you can do in this game mode because you have the fast reloads and then you also have the fast, just everything else about it. All right, you know I gotta throw an emote that's just gonna absolutely just. Nope, never mind. I wasn't able to do the emote. But I did in fact promise you guys that I was going to talk about my thoughts on Predecessor while I'm waiting for the next game. So, Predecessor, if you guys missed the last stream, was in fact a MOBA that was revitalized back from the dead. Originally, it was a game called Paragon, and it was a MOBA where it had a little bit more, I guess you could say, third-person shooter tactics added onto it. However, the problem with Predecessor is that it didn't receive that much buzz compared to a little game called Fortnite Battle Royale. And so what happened was Epic Games decided to shut down the game entirely, release $17 million worth of the assets that were spent on the game absolutely free to the Unreal Engine community. And then there was a passionate group of developers that said, we want to bring that concept back. And so Predecessor was born, and it was on Xbox, PlayStation 4, and also PC. And I think it was only on Epic Games at the time, but they did move it to Steam also. And, you know, a couple betas later, full release, 1.0, everything like that. I will say this about Predecessor. While I will say that the art is like, you know, it's a little hit or miss. It does seem like it's kind of reeks of that Unreal Engine 4 kind of base asset type of stuff. I will say that it makes up for it in pretty engaging MOBA gameplay. And also really killer sound design on top, too.
Remind those shitheads
Just
who
realized I
they're dealing
didn't make a class while I was waiting, but that's okay because I've been talking about Predecessor with you guys to give my opinion on it. But yes, sound design and also just everything else about it, I'm like, this right here is a pretty rock solid MOBA, that's for sure.
pulling ahead.
And honestly, I'm glad that I gave it a try. because it is pretty fun.
This shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage.
I hope you guys know that I, in fact, will be playing it some more. That's for sure. I'll probably have to put it in to where it's like, can I put it in for rotation? Along with, like, games like Smite 2. Like, we could have a MOBA night where it's just either Smite 2 and Baragon, and you just kind of go back and forth with those two games. We're just playing Team Deathmatch, by the way. Why did we pick Rewind of all maps? We literally, you know what was available right then and there? Not Rewind. I don't know. Rewind is one of those maps where I love it, but I also hate it.
Something you want to say, soldier?
Very, very cool setting. I mean, it's a video store. It's pretty nostalgic. However, I just, the flow of it, I don't know. It's a little bit wonky at times. Let's see if I can maybe snipe a little bit.
Armed mobile. Hostiles done.
Yeah, I can snipe. That's for sure. Sorry, I'm actually kind of amazed that that just happened. That was a perfect 3-for-3 shot. And then I just missed it entirely. It's over. Nothing good truly ever lasts forever, chat.
Armed hostile, front. Enemy sniper working. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Do they make it to where if you fire within a general direction, you're still able to kill them? Or not kill, but you're able to mark someone? Or someone actually might be marking people. So, I really do appreciate that, teammate. Thank you for this.
Hostile LDPR drop detected. Detonating C4.
You know, I don't mind this pistol. I really don't. The problem is that more times than often, what happens is it just barely shoots peas out of it, right? It's like, do I have to go and play with the Strider? Because the Strider's even worse in some situations, in my opinion.
C4 going out. Activating C4 charge.
Come on, pop. Pop. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a new event that's also going on right now, so... It's like Marvel Rivals, but not like the Marvel Rivals you're thinking of, because it's just called the Rivals event. You know, if I would have snaked on under, try to aim at the feet, that could have been at least a hit marker. That actually scared me. I'm like, who is this? Crossing my fingers for some good matches tonight. That's for sure, chat.
Detonating C4. Contact white. Popping smoke. Impact grenade. Head down, sniper.
Ah, come on. Full on tracer now, dude. Funny that I pop in the sniper and I'm actually doing okay with it. Statistically, if you were to look at every single Call of Duty that I've played, the sniper rifle would probably be the worst that I'm with. It just doesn't click. However, I've been getting better and better throughout the years. I've been trying out new weapons. I think I'm in a spot where I could really just be comfortable with sniping. To have things like that happen. But it's also weird because throughout the years of like the other Call of Duties that have been coming out, there's like quick scoping, and then there's also just sniper scoping as in general. It's weird. Sometimes they nerf them, and then sometimes they make it to where it's like it's actually crutch. It's a bit of an odd thing, because if it goes too fast, the community's like, "Oh, you're rewarding a one-hit kill weapon," but then if it goes too slow, people are like, "You're literally just killing the community of trick shotters and things like that." And you know, it's like the cake and eat it too. Type philosophy.
Hostile shooter. Hostile flashbang. Eyes on enemy. Detonating C4.
Dead. Wow. Okay.
Enemy. Spring mine going out. Popping smoke.
Really don't see a lot of people using war crime. I think in situations they don't know how effective it is to pop it.
Friendly, friendly.
And that's why it's probably like a very much so lesser picked type of field upgrade. Like people rather just do ammo or a spring mine or something like that.
Activating C4 charge.
MTC's in the red. It's now or never.
Open season. Head down, sniper. Deploying C4. Detonating C4. Moving on enemy.
Ah.
Arming C4. Activating C4 charge.
Nope. Yeah, this one wasn't as good as that last match, but still, it's by a 1 kill margin that I got. Like, I can't be mad about that, man. Of course, I get best play on that too. Please be the 1, 2, 3. Because this is what I pulled out the sniper and I just said, yeah, let's see if I can make something work with it. And I just get a triple kill just right off the cuff. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be sticking around with this. Do we have that in the clip too? Is what I'm wondering. If we have that in the clip, that's gonna be even better. Yeah, you may hear this in the back, but I just want to see how this looks. Actually, I'll just mute it. I just want to see how it looks. Like, do I want to get that battle pass? I want to get a weapon first. This is like apparently the meta right now in Warzone, which is the LC10. It's the next page though. Yeah, and you know what I just realized? How long do I have? 48 days? Okay. So I have time. I think the main issue is that I haven't been doing anything. I haven't had time to like really go for it. Okay, yeah, clips are in 1080p, but that's fine. Let me see. So is this okay? So that's the one. Yeah, and then it's the play of the game. 2, 3. There's about 4 kills, but technically 3 were in the rapid succession. It counted as a double. That's all. Yeah, not bad at all. What are we voting for? Oh, please something that isn't red card. God, if we're getting red card, instantly backing out. The problem is though, is that red card's in ranked rotation, which every single time we decided, or there was red card in the actual competitive Call of Duty that we were watching at DreamHack Dallas, I couldn't help but just sit there and be like, why are we watching this? Like, why are we watching competitive red card? It just does not make sense. It's not a good map to be playing competitively in. Because if you haven't played the map, for anyone who's wondering, that map's verticality is weird. It's a lot of upper and lower types of buildings. And on top of that, too, they have this one stage that people can hide in. And if you hide into that stage, then at that point, you're just like, you're going to be completely caught and find out super quickly, or you're just going to be duping the other team.
Watch your fucking fire! Sending flashbang! Enemy sniper working!
Damn it, we've
Let's
lost
try
the
something
lead.
here. Flashbang down. All right, that's good. Double kill.
Come on, you're losing this fight. We've taken control. You've fallen behind.
Available. UAV standing by.
Get a UAV on grid.
UAV commencing surveillance operations. Counter UAV available to test. UAV fuel check 50%.
TACCOM, deploy counter UAV.
Vulcan commencing counter UAV operations overhead.
Enemy UAV.
That's 5.
Sentry direct ready to deploy.
It's a lot of snipers on this, but I wanted to see if there was a possibility of me like rotating around. That's why I was doing this for the Omni movement.
Movement.
Do we think it's a good idea to put the sentry gun in the middle here?
Enemy spring mine. Sentry turret established.
Hostile UAV established overhead. Net call. Enemy watchdog helo inbound.
Boomer, front!
They all seem to be cubbied up in just one room together. Like, I don't know what room they're gonna rotate to. They just pick it, and then they go from there.
Look alive. Hostile
You want to stay, soldier? Sentry turret front.
Oh, but you know what I could do? Check it out.
Got one.
That worked out much better than I thought it was gonna do.
Requesting CUAV above. Back
Love
up.
secret agent so much.
Deploying ECM.
Operating our 60.
TACOM, drop care package on my beacon. Requesting recon above.
Counter UAV power is 50%.
I saw it coming. How did I not predict this?
Sending a back grenade. Visual on hostile.
Focus is terminating you.
RCXD ready.
Deploying RCXD.
Your RCXD has been destroyed.
Enemy grenade. Tossing flash.
Moving with hand cannon.
RCXD available.
Hostile suspect.
Semtex front.
Much better game than the last one, despite the last one not being that bad. I mean, it's just this is a greater one that you would want to come out with. Like, it's something you would show on your stats.
RCXD maneuvering.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Hello, by the way, CK. Good to see you. How are you doing tonight?
Get down, frag.
If there's a Mitch in your boot, you might want to get that checked. 'Cause I don't think T-31 should be in any boots. Also talking about the ones that I had at DreamHack. That's really the only one. Dinner was good. It was nice. A little bit of leftovers. Said it also get some make some biscuits too for like throughout the week. Basically just like little things where we're trying to like finish up before we leave next week.
Snipers down.
So it's like, hey, let's just make like little easy things to where we can just wash dishes and such. And it works out perfectly. Because it's like other things too. It's like you got to use up dairy products. You got to use this up, you know, all that kind of thing.
One of them now.
Eric's, good to see you, by the way. Hey, real quick, I know you're coming straight into chat, and I just wanted to say that I really wish I knew how to utilize Discord. I really do. Because I'm sorry that you're having a bit of issues with the giveaway tab in my Discord.
Impact.
But good to see you, Erics. And congratulations on first in trivia night last night. Because, like, here's the thing. I got 2 more giveaways today from Hi-Res. And I'm like, how am I going to do this if I can't showcase, you know? Or if I can't showcase, if you guys can't, you know, join the channel. Like, what is the issue is what I'm wondering. Do you have a link you can use? That's good, though, that you have a link, but I'm still a little bit confused as to why. As long as you link the channel and the announce, it's all good. Okay. I mean, I wish it wasn't like that, but I mean, at least that's a workaround to, like, find out what the issue is. 35-23 right now.
Operating RCXD.
Lead time. We got the lead. Now hold it. God damn, I love the taste of victory.
That's okay, Eric. That's why I kind of like threw in everyone with moderator privileges to have a little bit more control over the Discord. I said, have at it. Yes, victory indeed. This is where I used special agent or sleeper agent, where I was able to disguise myself as the enemy team. And you know what we gotta do? We gotta hit the emote. Showcase that I was in first place. Yeah, so far it's been 2 wins tonight and 1 loss. And for the first hour of the stream, I'm actually just going to do, like, I think I've got about 2 more games left where I'm going to do casuals, and then I'm going to just play ranked for like an hour. That one guy was the zombie. Yes, that is Woods for you. I have Woods, and that is one of his skins that you can get. I think it was like a pre-order bonus or something like that. Real quick, before we do that though, before we like go into the next match, I need to clear this out because the problem with this class is it's glitched, and because of that, I can't actually do anything with it. Like, again, I can't play around. I really wish I had the AMAX. That gun's good. All right, Krieg C is what I'm gonna rock with here, and I'll probably rock with like the bad beat because I like the way that one looks. Skateboard, we'll do stim shot. No, we'll do concussion, impact, sleeper agent. We'll do scavenger with this. Scavenger, assassin, bankroll, forcer. What do I want? Or high roll or nah? I think we should do 2 extra tacticals. So give me 2 of these. Yeah, it's a really, really cool skin. Because it actually, the more and more kills you get, that web effect that you're seeing on the gun, that purplish, like, orange web effect actually happens. And it changes color, too. Because it's a mastercraft. It's one of the, like, battle pass skins. What do I want? Oh, I want an SMG. I apparently don't have my Tonto up to, like, max level. Ooh, wait, I have the Ladra unlocked. Is the Ladra in the meta? Let me see something, because I'm looking at the Warzone meta to see if the Ladra is up there. Ladra is number 3. I suppose I could make a class with that. And let me see if I can get any, you know, camos on it. I don't think I have anything for this, so I'll just throw the optic one. Alright, and then what do I want as my secondary? We'll do fully automatic. Flashbang, impact grenade, sleeper agent. Actually, no. I really like stim shot when it comes to SMGs, so we'll do that. Post shave. Dexterity. I do like dexterity. Assassin, double time. Alright, cool. We'll go back to the mercenary mosh hit. So chat, what's going on with you guys since the last time we met, like literally an hour ago? What's the haps? I did see something that is going on that I'm actually really excited about. I got invited to try out a game, but I'm under NDA, so I can't tell you what it is. All I know is that I'm gonna test it this weekend, and I don't think I could record content on it like for the first build, but they did say that they're going to do further builds where I can record or stream or things like that. You did a double take when you saw the second stream alert? Well, I'm glad the second stream alert went through and everything worked too. Look, it was literally one stream that I had where there was an issue with every single thing.
Overdrive.
Because it was
Elimination medals to increase your combo
3
score.
streams that were trying to output in 1440p each, and because of that, we dropped major frames. But then I changed it and I said, hey guys, I'll do 1440p on Twitch, and then I'll try to find out how to do 1080p on the other streams. And it was literally just one thing that I had to fix. I just made new canvases. And I'm going to make another new canvas for vertical streaming, because I do want to see if I can get maybe like vertical streaming going for like Instagram. Maybe I do one for TikTok if TikTok finally unsuspends me. I was watching before the stream started up, before I was like getting everything fixed. I did see that Rebel did get her live access back over on TikTok. And granted, it's for a new account, but she got her live access. And I'm like, hey, do you think I can appeal with them and then maybe have it to where I can stream on there too? It's like, I still don't know what I did incorrectly. They just said you're suspended. And then every time I try to appeal after the wait time, they said you're still suspended. Also, Magnus, thank you for the follow over on Kick. Hope you're doing well. How are you tonight?
Get down, we got a sniper.
Once again, chat, about after this game and another game, we will be going in ranked tonight.
Now you're dead.
Yeah, it's an awful appeal process. Because if you try to talk to someone and ask, like, hey, why was I suspended? Why was I banned? They're just going to redirect you to AI. And the AI is not going to help you. It's just going to say, have you tried appealing your suspension? It's like, yes, that's what I'm trying to do right now. And they're like, we will try to connect you with with a representative. And then it just connects you to another bot. It's like,
Assault pack removed.
that's the beauty of the future of technical servers, chat. Love it. What a great time.
Impact tag. Get down. Concussion grenade sighted.
RTX, be ready.
Probably try going up these stairs. It's weird. In multiplayer, it's like a less than mediocre assault rifle to utilize, but then in like Warzone, it's really good.
Get down, we got a sniper.
Because all you need to slap on this is a drum mag, a reflex sight.
Impact.
You're golden. Come on. You didn't know I was an enemy. Come on. 10 and 6. And this is Overdrive, which is actually one of my favorite games in this game. When did they add this? Is it like one of the first seasons, I think?
Concussion going out.
Pretty engaging game mode.
Get down, we got a sniper. Tossing impact. Enemy throwing stun. Tango down. Enemy sighted.
Nice. How did that go, TK? It was so nice. Well, glad to hear. Also, nothing like just everything at once, man. I got hit. The biggest enemy so far has been the door. I closed the door on myself and it killed me. Immediately. By the way, if you guys are in fact watching over on Kick or YouTube, do know that I fixed multi-stream chat. It should, in fact, fit on the screen now. Apologies for that.
Sighted flashbang. Enemy with Semtex.
I think we can get a little revenge medal right here.
Enemy throwing
Yep.
stun. Stun sent.
They never let him know your next move. We were also down apparently one player.
We lost.
Not bad though. 18-10. Do you even get the assets anymore? Because wasn't that the previous event? That was the ballerina event. Yeah, I don't think you can. I mean, I do want to get that Dabbler bundle, but it's also like, do I really want to spend $20 on a bundle when I spent $20 on another Activision game the other day, and that was Overwatch 2? You never know. Alrighty. Yeah, chat, we'll play like one more, and then we'll go straight into the ranked queues. That'll be the plan. Oh, and also, yeah, I saw you were playing Predecessor, by the way, Claus. You said that I was like, hey, what are you guys doing? And you said, I'm on Predecessor. How? So, you're probably playing Nitro, is what I would assume. And if so, what character is your favorite character so far? I really liked Double Shot, I think is what his name was. Really, any of those characters that have guns, I really like the way that they really, like, punched when it came to their feedback. I'm probably going to be playing it off stream tonight. Oh, Payback. Someone said Peek Back is back. You like attack speed, folks? That's what Eric says. Gonna do more my missions on Rivals, probably play Predecessor. Great to hear. Like I said, friend me on it. If you guys haven't already. Maybe Watch Dogs 2. 3 different games. Technically, one of them is single player. So if you ever hit a point where you're like, these games, they're not it tonight. Just go to Watch Dogs. You know, if you fail a mission in Watch Dogs, you can at least run someone over with a car, and then therefore you'll feel better about your life.
Deathmatch. Eliminate all threats. Nice. We're pulling ahead.
All right. sorry. 31% done? Would you say your TC Mitch 31% done?
Come on, you're losing this fight. These guys. You've fallen behind.
Yep, TC Mitch 31%. Eric's, by the way, I know you said you liked this skin, and you like how it like changes colors every time I get like a couple of kills and such. I forgot to say that it also has tracer rounds, so it's the rounds that shoot out of it depending on how many kills you get. Like right now, it's base, so it's purple. Yeah, let's just get a party up on Predecessor, man. Like, let's just make it happen. Just give me the twin shooter guy, and then like it's just we're absolutely the other team is absolutely cooked at that point.
Look out there, long gun. Push up.
Are you kidding me? Like Gideon for the mid to is it the guy that looks like Merlin?
Throwing stun.
Spotted enemy.
Friendly.
Okay. Yep. I know who you're talking about then. Like Murdoch? Is Murdoch the one with the fast attack speed? Like the one where you could ramp it up for a little bit?
Bad guy down.
Oh, it's gonna take me a little bit to understand and comprehend the names. Yeah, that guy I was kind of shredding with.
Watch your fucking.
Really, any of the characters I played today I was kind of shredding with, which I felt really happy about. Because it's like, wow, I might be okay at this game. Now, the question is, were we playing against bots, or were we playing against, like, very, very lowly skilled players? Because if it was very lowly skilled players, I kind of feel bad, considering it's their first time playing Predecessor, my first time playing Predecessor, but I've played MOBAs before, so, you know, I kind of had that ball in my court. Yo, Predecessor stream team went. That's what I'm wondering. Did I get... Yes, I did. Correct. I don't know if my NDA is still in effect for them. I don't think it would be. Or maybe it does, or maybe it is still in effect, because I think it's around something along, like, a year after termination, you still are under NDA. And it's fine, because, like, obviously, I can answer questions about the stream team, but I can't go into, like, how much I got paid or anything like that. Just know that I got paid, I would say, a fair amount for my time. That your manager was fired, your NDA is null and void. Yeah, problem is, though, I get it that you say that. But the problem is that is still under high res as a company, meaning that they still have my name, they still have my everything. Location. You know, where they have where I live, they have my social security, all those things. To where if I break that NDA, they could easily be like, okay, so we're gonna pull up these documents in court.
Using stun.
But Eric's is not far off, I would say, for about a month. If you really put your mind towards it, that was about how much people were getting, sometimes even more. For me, I would say that I was getting much lower than that. But that's just because I had actual work, I had school, things like that.
Requesting
You
recon
gotta let a
above.
bunch of company.
Why they're losing so much money. No, like, I wasn't even on, like, the stream that much whenever it came to the stream team.
UAV in the turret. We have eyes.
And honestly, that was kind of a good thing, because I felt like for something like Smite, a game that I was not familiar with too much, the less of me, the better it was. And I'm not trying to say that to like doubt myself or anything. It's just, it was nice to be like, okay, I can practice off stream, or I can practice on an off day.
Don't let him take you alive.
You know? And then, like, technically I would also practice on stream because obviously I would be on the channel. But my whole thing is that it was just nice to have some times where I would be like, hey, I'm going to take a step back and try out this new patch. I know I found you before you played Smite, but I still liked watching you play Smite. And that's the thing. J-Mac took a big gamble in putting me onto the team because he was like, hey, this is all up to you if you want to stick around. You know, he's like, if you want to stick around, put your name in for an application, and, you know, I will obviously vet you just like all of the other streamers. Like, I will fairly vet you. I'm not going to instantly put you in. I'm just going to say, like, hey, I will give you an equal chance, like how all the other streamers, whether they're resubmitting or they're brand new, are going to have. Like, everyone has equal play level feeling, or level field. An equal playing field. That's what I'm trying to say. And so, yeah, we'll play one more match, by the way. One more, for real this time. Because I feel like that one was a little bit shorter. But for him, he was like, yeah, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can. And out of the 3 streamers that were on that team, that did, in fact, or that were from the Paladins team, which were me, Sweet, and Creepers, I think Creepers reapplied, but didn't make it. Or Creepers applied and didn't make it. I applied and did make it. But the thing was on why I also made it was J-Mac telling me, and also all of our other streamers too. I think he did just, like, I don't think this is really any secret information or anything like that. Like, or anything that I don't think J-Mac wouldn't mind me sharing. But J-Mac basically told me, he was like, I wanted to basically have a mixed pot of streamers to where you would have the people that were very experienced at Smite, and then you would have people that were less experienced at Smite but knew how to play the game, and then you would have the brand new people. And I was in the brand new. I think it was me and maybe one other streamer. It probably was just actually me, honestly, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not trying to say that just to be like, oh, you know, it was just me and no one else. I'm saying, like, in the sense that I know for a fact everyone else on the team had prior knowledge of the game and knew how to play the game, compared to me, who was more or less versed in Paladins on the other side.
RPXD available.
What about the Kai Streamer University? I've not heard back from yet. I don't even think he's done a new round of streamers for Streamer University, but all I know is that once you submit for Streamer University, you cannot resubmit, otherwise you will be disqualified. So I just said, all right, it's there, it's in the files, it's in the Google Drive, or it's in that Google form. So if Kai does a round 2 of that, because I know it's very popular over on Twitch and other platforms, you know, my name is in there.
Priority testing request received.
Also, welcome back, Eric. Yeah, I haven't heard anything back from that.
Tossing stun.
All they said was, if you do in fact get put in, you will be sent an outfit. That's when you know you'll got it, and you'll have an acceptance letter too. That basically tells you, welcome to Streamer University. Here, we're gonna fly you out. Here's your tickets. You know, you're gonna be staying with, or you're gonna be staying with other streamers, and then, you know, please report at this day, this time. I think it would be cool. I think I could also be pretty, I don't know, eligible for it. I wouldn't, like, try to instigate or anything. Like, I wouldn't try to start, like, wacky stuff to just so I can get a clip or like a view or anything like that. Like, I get it. That does get you views, or that does get you views. It's like any press is good press, or bad press is still press, or whatever at the end of the day. But, like, you know me, I don't want to do that stuff. I don't want to be outlandish more so than I already am. Like, I can keep it outlandish, but I can keep it at a respectable level. Like, I'm not trying to start stuff on fire or like break stuff just so we can get the views and like everything going. It's just not gonna happen. That's just not my my character.
Get down, we got a sniper. Driving RCXD.
Wait, what are no. Like, it's an actual outfit. No, as much as I know chat would love to see that, is an actual like streamer
Knock it off.
get up. Or it's an actual like uniform get up. Well, I know it is an actual outfit, but it's like,
Concussion going out.
what university has a cat maid outfit? You know?
Hey.
In a perfect world, good universities, right? That's what I say.
Threat neutralized. RCXD moving out. Stun set.
Crimson Actual to rope spy. We know you're here. We're coming for you.
Going undercover. Get down, we got a sniper.
I'm not judging your choice of university. No, I'm just saying it's in a perfect world, in a perfect university, that would be a thing.
Hustle down.
Absolutely rancid name that person has. You could have made any name, literally any name. You decided, yeah, that's the one I want to go for tonight. Disgusting.
Stun set. Impact. Tossing stun. Always check your corners.
RCXD available.
Tally.
I think I slid it a little too fast on that one. Whoops.
Concussion going out.
They're walking all over you. Have some goddamn pride.
Driving RCXD.
CXD in. Get a free kill.
Tossing impact. Payback.
Yeah. Really, I think the only thing that I could say about this class is like, well, have you heard back from anything? I will say this. I have heard back from the job that I'm trying to go for.
Don't reward
They
failure.
said, hey, we're looking over your resume.
Fix it.
Got our ass kicked.
And I talked about this in the Discord, but I want to talk about this right now, like to you guys here on stream. I didn't know this, but I have certifications for Adobe that literally expire in, what is it, 2027? And I thought to myself, oh, why don't I have these on my resume? Like, that's good to have to where people could be like, hey, this guy has certification somewhere. Or not somewhere, but has a certification to where we could give him high-paying jobs or careers. The question is, will I use Adobe products? Heck no. No, not at all. But if you have it to where I have to use it, like, yes, I get it. I might use Adobe products. However, you will see me in the queues of Adobe, or I'm sorry, DaVinci Resolve. From where? Still learning? Literally just type in type it in to your search bar. Chances are you will find it. Season 4 starting rank, Silver 2. Let's go. No setback. Look, I'm just eternally in silver, but that's okay. Who's at the top 250 right now? Is there even anyone that is from a actual team from like Call of Duty that's in it? Because if so, pretty cool. I just think major issue is that I did not see them. Yeah, if the corporation pays for those products, absolutely. Like, yes, you will see me standing Adobe products because considering you are paying for them, not me. You know, I technically get Adobe products free because of my college, but I'm like, I'm not installing 100-something gigabytes worth of like crap, you know? I'm just not doing that. Like, and here's the thing, that's an exaggeration. Like, actually, Premiere is only like 20-30 gigs, but still, it's like DaVinci is around that amount too. However, DaVinci is like 20,000 times better, and it's a one-time fee, and it's free to use too. If you were like on the fence of the $300 or $400 version, I don't know how much it actually is. Let me look this up real quick. How much that a DaVinci is? DaVinci Resolve 19. I don't think even I'm pretty sure 19 is the newest one, or 20 is the newest one. Yeah. It's $300 for DaVinci Resolve 20. But with DaVinci Resolve 20, you get like cloud folders, multi-layer composited, animated subtitles, multicam, which apparently like is AI like it's helped with AI where they basically try to find the best angles and then they like intersplice it. So like that's probably something a mileage may vary type of thing. Color warper, multi-user collaboration, post-production, obviously post-production. What else? HDR color reels. HDR, like that's a huge one. Nodes. You could mix 200 tracks with Fairlight. I'm sorry, 2,000 tracks in real time. I don't know why you would need 2,000 tracks, but go right ahead if that's the case. All right, we're going to do an hour of ranked now. Hour of ranked, and it is also going to be one of the best maps to start off with. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No. Agreed. You cancel your Adobe subscription, and they say, all right, $5,000 termination fee. Not really. That's a joke. That's an exaggeration, but still.
Teach those pathetic
They would be those kinds of guys to do that.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
You gotta admit, that was a pretty good first kill right there. I was getting flashed.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hard point.
Also, I think playing with some diamond people on my team. Yeah, we have not claimed the hard point.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point located. Hard point is secure.
Oh, wow. You just automatically logs you in. Well, look at that. Good quality of life. From high res right there. It still preloads shaders though, right? Probably within a new update. That's probably what it is. How are you doing, by the way, tonight, Noct? Once again, do want to let everyone know that if you're on another platform, whether that be Twitch, YouTube, Kick, do know that I have all the chats consolidated into one, at least over on Kick and YouTube. You guys can see what's going on in Twitch chat. Twitch doesn't allow that, though, unfortunately. And so, therefore, Twitch chat, I'm sorry, you guys will just essentially probably have me talking to you directly. But I try to split everyone up.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
That way everyone's got some room to talk.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Right?
Captured the hardpoint.
But here's the thing, Erics. They can see that. Because they can see the multi-stream chat. How's that we not captured the objective? I want them to see. That's intimidating. They must see the messages.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Guys, we are not locking in on this hard point at all. It is not good.
Hardpoint locked down.
Who's voting to forfeit?
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
No way. No way we're actually performing this, like, awfully. Like, we're finally getting the hard point, and that's good. It's probably because I threw a trophy system there.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Okay, all right.
Backup's not coming. You want to get out of this alive? Better step up.
Hey, don't I have my first loss of the day SR for, like, demotion?
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
We do. That means that we will be just fine.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified.
All right, next hard point is fairly close. Let's just
Hostiles have the
rotate to that one.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Like, we're now hitting a point where we realize, wow, we're really losing by about 100. It's looking like an average, like an average game with oh god, what is it, Vancouver, which Vancouver's actually hosting the next Call of Duty
Hardpoint
League.
is secure.
It's coming up this upcoming weekend? Or is it this weekend? I think it might be this
Hostiles
weekend.
have the hardpoint. Hardpoint located.
Good hard point.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Of course. I think I should. Yeah, I pinged that, right? Well, pure panic ping.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
But I think we lost it. That's 10 points away, and they're in.
All operators to your nearest
Was that one of the best on the team? No, it wasn't. Wow.
Supposed to go.
Rough first match. Well, at least we can probably come back from that. Surely, I didn't have any SR loss there. Oh, it's for the next 2 match losses. Yeah, okay. We could bomb these as much as we want to, and then we were like for the next 2 games, and then after that, that's where we'll say, all right, now we just need to pump back the brakes. Go right back just a little bit. I'm gonna see something. What do I have a notification for? Anything? I don't think I do. That's okay. All right. Look, the one thing we can learn from that one match is all we have to do is actually attack the hard point. If we play hard point for this next one, don't step around the hard point. Don't kind of beat around the bush. You got to go into it. Hence why you got to be aggressive. Now, I think main issue here is what is it going to kind of be placing me in with? Because if you're trying to find a match that's less than 78 ping, and that's within a silver 2 ranking, how is it, once again, here in Call of Duty, like, what is it for rankings? I'm going to do this real quick. COD ranked. And then I'm going to see what it is. Okay, that's Call of Duty ranked best to worst. Ranked play in Call of Duty, an overview. This was in 2023. Okay, that's Warzone. Never mind. Ranked play. Here we are. Black Ops 6. Okay. So it goes gold, platinum, diamond, crimson, iridescent, top 250, top 250 champion. Please. Can we just, like, yes, thank God the silver players know that we need a veto red card, because it's just not a good map. Yeah, so if I get gold, I'll be happy. If I can get platinum, I'd be real happy, because that's got a really cool rank skin behind it. And of course, we're playing Hardpoint. I mean, it's Hacienda Hardpoint. Hacienda is a Black Ops 4 map, which we're creatively bankrupt because here's the thing. There are rumors that Black Ops 7 is just going to have remasters of Black Ops 2 maps, which, hey, that's great. Black Ops 2 maps are great. Do not get me wrong. However, could we have new maps? Especially because the game's going to be in the future. Could we have more new ones? Also, Winson over on YouTube, thank you for the sub or follow. I think it's follow, sub. I'm pretty sure it's sub. Just give us COD Online. You know what? And then that's the thing, clause, is that they will probably say, yeah, we'll give you COD Online. And then it's just, it's COD Mobile. Because, like, Warzone Mobile shut down, so that's done. And now it's just COD Mobile. Which, COD Mobile now has, like, a Nier Automata crossover. I don't know why that decided to come in a little bit later, the subscription. Because I actually got that sub alert 8 minutes ago. Oh well, it's fine.
Hardpoint. CIA, you're cleared hot. Work your frag lists.
Why would the map change? Because it's the future? Because I want new maps in Call of Duty.
We've taken the lead. Stay on task. Hostiles have the hard point.
I already know within Season 1, people are going to complain that there's no small maps, and they're going to say, alright, well, here's the fix. Nuketown has been re-added to Black Ops 7. And then everyone is going to go crazy, like it's the second coming of Christ.
We're winning. Keep it that way. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Yeah, Nuketown and Shipment.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
So Shipment's a Modern Warfare map, so they don't really do Shipment in Black Ops.
86 left.
But then they just didn't Vanguard, so you know what?
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
I have no room to talk. But then again, that was a Sledgehammer game, so Sledgehammer's like, yeah, we can just do whatever we want. Our last original Call of Duty was World War II. Technically it was Vanguard, but I mean, like, no one remembers Vanguard, and that's fine. I mean, it's for the best.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure.
Like, the more and more I think about Vanguard, the more and more I think I spent a year playing that game. And usually with, like, mediocre Call of Duties, I can at least walk away with something. But Vanguard, I don't know what I could walk away with. Campaign was mediocre as all heck. Multiplayer was fine. I mean, it's exactly what you expected in Call of Duty. And the zombies just got awful. The more and more I think about Vanguard, the more and more I just get mad about it. Because, like, yeah, this was a Call of Duty that came out.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint located. Hostiles captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
This is gonna be real stupid, but I'll try it.
Hardpoint locked down.
I can't believe that worked again.
Hardpoint identified.
They knew what I was doing. They knew what was going on there. All right, yeah, it looks like we're actually fairly aggressive on the hard point in this match, so that's good.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint located.
Playing with against like people that
Hardpoint
could be
locked down.
statistically better than us.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
They were keeping a watch. They were keeping a watch. I respect it. It's just I knew I was like, surely this doesn't work again.
System was eliminated.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
All that running just to get beamed.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Enemies destroyed your trophy system.
Hardpoint located.
Surprised I'm doing the worst on the team right now, but I'm like doing fine with rotations.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Murder, good to see you in the Twitch chats. How are you doing tonight? Alright, where's
Hardpoint
rotation?
locked down.
It's gotta be mid, right?
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
Hey! How did your nap go, by the way?
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located.
I truly think these glasses do help, though, with just everything that's going on. Like, beautiful. Beautiful frame. I
Hostiles
don't have to worry about a blue light. Nope. Like, you guys are gonna have to fight me. Oh,
We've
no,
given up the lead.
it's lost.
Hardpoint identified. Your tactics aren't working. Find another way. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Who's gonna fight? That would be us here in the game,
Hostiles have the
because
hardpoint.
we have lost the lead.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hard.
Holy cow.
Hardpoint locked down.
They know I like to sneak around. That's I think the issue now. Is that because of that? Now they're pinpointing me. Plus this little Left 4 Dead boomer.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
You know what? I saw that Left 4 Dead 2 has like a permanent price decrease where it's like $10. Like anyone can buy Left 4 Dead 2 now.
Hardpoint located.
Honestly, it's a great game.
Point is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Do I still have my trophy over here?
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
I don't think I'm gonna make this.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured
Holy cow.
the CIA against
We were doing so well too, man.
This is the best you can do.
Alright, well, at least we have lost protection for one more game. And if we're just losing nothing but all of the ranked games tonight, why even try, right? It's gonna be whenever I have my last loss prevention happen, I'm gonna get a win. I'll be like, we couldn't get that 3 matches ago. It was the best play. GG, little bro. Good job, Rams. What weapon are you using, by the way? Did you guys see that, like, Black Ops 2 actually takes place today? Apparently. Shoot, it's the Rivals event. Oh, shoot, Marvel Rivals. One of them is just going to be the Grim Reaper as a score streak. Team Shades. Team Masks. Shredder 22 3-round burst mod. Oh, get an on-house gobblegum. Nice. Yeah, let's see how this jackal looks like. It's pretty cool. I mean, like, I like the whole Adler versus Stitch rivalry. It does look like it's a pretty base PDW, though. Just with a decal slapped to the side of it. Let's see what we got. The X-M4? Okay. You actually know a gun. Congratulations, Rams. Now, question, Rams. Are you ready for Black Ops 7? Because it's going to be taking place after your favorite Call of Duty, Black Ops 2. It also apparently takes place after Black Ops 6 also, which I don't know how that's going to work. And that's beautiful. That's just truly beautiful. Everybody, welcome to the portion of the stream where Mitch decides to check his emails and see if there is anything that's going on. You already checked yours? Nice. I checked my spam emails to see if anything was up there. Please. Just red card. Get it out. I had an email for testicular cancer. Well, I'm glad that I'm glad that you are, in fact, not. You made it. Congratulations. You don't have it. All right, we're up for Rewind up next here. I think we got about 2 more games of ranked in, and then I think that'll be a nice 3 hours of stream that we had tonight. We'll do. I don't want to do Jackal on this one. I think though, maybe we could do the PP. Closet Murder is basically a time, or it is a feud that goes back to the dawn of time. That's at least what I understand it is. I don't know how it started. I simply just stream video games and talk to you guys. Hey, Claus, I was thinking, by the way, stream game. Like, I was thinking of a stream game. By any chance, could I get like that new Five Nights at Freddy's game to like stream for chat? Where is it? It's in top sellers. Surely it's in top sellers. Top sellers. Where is it? There it is. It's like, maybe I could play this. I heard it's like kind of scary, but not like fully scary.
Capture the objective.
I'm like, maybe I play it.
Hardpoint locked down.
It's like, guys, we need a new single player game. Oh. It's true. I was literally just here. I have no say in the feud. I let people do whatever they want. It's like West Side Story. Like, there's going to be some people in the kick chats feuding with the YouTube and Twitch chats, but vice versa, right? But we can all agree on one thing. We're all here to enjoy content.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
And you know, some of you are here for also me.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is
Heard enough. I'm going to the jackal.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked.
Trophy system was eliminated.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Goodbye.
Hardpoint is
Bye bye. I'll let them cap, because I'm just gonna see if I can clear anyone out from like the outside region.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint located.
I'm just gonna go for a rotate here.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint is active.
Oh, cool. I got one of my teammates. What? Oh, grenade. Spam heaven.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Knew that was gonna happen.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Chat, I'm shooting, like, apparitions. They're not real.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Well, I'm just moving back to this. This was the most consistent weapon I've had, so we'll just go back to it.
Hardpoint located.
Well, hey, I got the kill. And that's what matters.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
How do we miss that guy right there? Two of us, mind you.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Holy turn and a half, I tell you.
Hardpoint identified.
Just rotate. One of the worst hardpoint locations, but we'll take it.
The hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint active.
Like,
Hostiles have
in
the
map
hardpoint.
design, who decided to make a hardpoint rotation just a brick wall with a trash can? It is a brick wall with a trash can. As this rotation, at least. We're about to lose the lead.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Why, though, TK? For what reason?
Hardpoint identified.
They named their son after their favorite album? Like, what, you mean the song by Genuine? Is that the only thing that I'm pulling right now?
Hostiles have captured the hard.
Not any albums. Holy cow. What is a good weapon to use here? What is a great weapon to use here? 'Cause I actually can't believe we have lost yet again another objective.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
I can't believe we blew it again.
You're being outplayed, Crimson One.
Trying to win Balatro, and then you beam right back with lose. Good to see you, Neo. Hope you're doing well. And once again, to anyone who is watching on any of the platforms here tonight, if you are enjoying what you are seeing, make sure to drop a follow so you guys can stay up to date on when I go live. I will be live tomorrow with some more content here on the channel. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming just yet. Like, I actually can't get a kill now.
Hardpoint identified. Favorite kill.
I don't know how we just got so bad at the end there.
Fall back while we still
We'll go for one more ranked, and then that's when we will close it up. Because holy cow, I have not had a single W in the ranked matches, which is kind of a shame. But yeah, one more match to prove it. If I get a win and I end off the night with a win, I'll be golden. Yeah. All right. This is the be all end all chat. Hopefully we can make something work here. But by the way, I want to let everyone know, thank you all for coming out tonight for both of the streams. And thank you all for the continued support, because it looks like we got a couple of follows over on Kick, over on YouTube. Great to see everybody here tonight. Red card, instantly veto. Ooh, actually, protocol, veto. Give me Hacienda and Vault any day. Not protocol. Bring the fire. I realize, like, I can now lean a little bit more into the mic and you guys can still see me here. The beauties of 4K. What a fantastic thing. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, from last stream, I did in fact upgrade the little resolution that we're streaming from. Granted, it did take a 30 frame per second drop, but to be fair, it's a webcam. It's like 30 frames per second. Think of it as like cinematic, right? This is at 4K, 30 frames per second, so you guys are able to see the image in a much higher quality. The image that is of me. And then also I did bump up the capture card for the stream itself, or for the game. We'll use the aims. This is control, and I think I can do well with control. Let me at him. Lock in mode. I need all of the hype that I can get from all the chats so we can get this going. So now we're going to split ourselves here.
Take it, Alpha. Enemies contesting Bravo.
Thank you, CK. Actually, I think this would be the best weapon to use.
Finish him.
When playing control, you just have to split push.
Capture multiple zones. Enemies are contesting Zone B. Enemies contesting Alpha. Hostiles contesting A. Hostiles contesting Bravo.
We still have 21 lives left. They have 19. And we are... This is where I'm going to rotate to A now. Just so I can split push.
Taking multiple zones. Hostile forces are contesting Alpha. We're taking multiple zones. Enemies are contesting.
Ah. You're hearing like the click the controllers. Just...
The enemy's low on lives.
Holy... Femtex just saved that point right there. Alright, now we just gotta go for A.
Watch your back. We're low on lives. Securing Alpha. Hostiles contesting A. Enemies contesting Alpha. Securing Zone A.
Try to loop.
Securing Alpha.
Nice.
Start. But we ain't done yet.
Probably gonna have to be bacon, by the way, Murder. Or favorite pizza topping. It's gonna have to go to bacon for me. Alright, 8 and 5. I'm still in the positives. I think just holding down that doorway right over there in the B point, and then also holding in the entrance that they could come from the side of that little entrance point was all I really had to do.
Control.
Alright, now we have to go on the defense.
Playtime's over. Let's see what you're made
As
of.
much as I want to go straight for B, I think they're going to know that I'm going to try and defend that instantly. Same goes with A, so I'm going to see if I can loop.
We're losing Alpha. Losing A. Losing B. They're gearing up for a final push. Hope you left some in the tank. We're defending B.
It's one game mode that I actually don't mind playing when it comes to competitive. Because I think it actually works a lot better in a competitive game mode than it does casually. Casually, people just tend to forget the points even exist, because every time you play Call of Duty, every game mode is team deathmatch, but with a different flavor.
Bravo.
And because of that, you tend to lose fairly quickly.
Hostiles are all over our zones. We're defending A. The enemy's low on lives.
Nice.
Battles and wars, people. This shit's far from over.
I'm doing my job here. Oh, I thought, by the way, Murder said that, Claus. I thought Murder said I'm watching ads. I'm doing my job. You keep hearing Discord sounds? I promise you, I have Discord open in the background on my main computer, and does not have. It has streamer mode on, so it should not have any pings. That's for sure.
Control. Green light! Go, go, go!
Must be going crazy. You're hearing Discord pings. It's time to join that call. Your guild is waiting for you. Your team is waiting for you. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. No way.
Enemies are contested.
No shot drop shots.
Clock's ticking, Black Ops. Close this shit down. Securing B. Enemies contesting Bravo. We're capturing multiple zones. Good shit. Capturing multiple zones. Enemies are contesting Zone B. Hostile forces are contesting Alpha. Taking multiple zones.
The system was eliminated.
Hostiles are contesting B. Enemies are contesting A. B locked down.
Holy capture and a half. Holy capture and a half. We actually did it.
Give them the good news.
That's how Black Ops.
Frosty's neutral. Frosty's always nice to everybody. Oh, please get my triple kill on this. 1, 2, and maybe even 3. And then I tried to go for the quad, but I couldn't get it at the end. Alrighty. Well, chat. Get that emote. No, I couldn't even. Can't even hit my emote, man. What did that put me in ranking wise? Still in silver 2, just slightly larger. In silver 2. Alrighty. Well, chat, that is in fact going to be it for the stream tonight. Chat, I want to say thank you all for coming out. I do appreciate the support as always. Hope you guys enjoyed the streams here tonight on the various channels. And if you did, in fact, enjoy it, make sure to follow the channels so you guys can stay up to date on when I go live. I will be live tomorrow with something. All I know is that for the end of the week, I have TBAs. So because they're all TBAs, I legitimately don't know what I'm going to be streaming. So I'm like, all right, we'll stream something.
Hi there,
So
bestie.
thank you, by the way, Imagine, for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate that. And hope you are doing well. But yeah, outside of both of the streams, I mean, like, dude, Paragon, or I'm sorry, Predecessor was awesome. And Black Ops, I mean, like, yeah, some of the matches did have some wins and losses to be desired. But I will say, I think we definitely did a lot better in Predecessor than we did Black Ops. But to be fair, completely fair, I think both games we did pretty well. We did pretty well in both games. And you know what? I can't complain. I can't complain, honestly. I think I had a great time. And I will be playing Predecessor more, definitely. Because holy cow, something about it just clicks. I'm like, all right, this right here, it's a MOBA that clicks to me, which not a lot of MOBAs do. I mean, like, obviously Smite, I knew that was going to click for me because I had prior knowledge, and also I had a bunch of friends to play with and things like that. But The other thing is with predecessor, I'm like, okay, this one clicks in the sense that it's grand, right? It definitely has just a weight to it, and it has kind of a vision behind it too, kind of like other MOBAs that are out there. So I will definitely be playing that more. Probably gonna be practicing offline, honestly, more and more while I get that going. So uh, you know, predecessor, thumbs up for me. Black Ops 7, also a thumbs up for me. So, or I'm sorry, Black Ops 6. And I am not playing Black Ops 7 just yet. Sorry. But Black Ops 6, thumbs up for me. Also, predecessor, thumbs up for me. So, real quick though, if you guys are watching over on Twitch, stick around. We are, in fact, going to be raiding into someone. So, with that being said, here is, in fact, the raid messages for the people that are watching over on Twitch. Uh, Copy and paste whichever one you want. Do know that the one that has the Mitch emotes are for subs of the channel. The ones with the raid pickaxe are for non-subs of the channel. That way you still can show the love to whoever we're about to raid into. And tonight, I know exactly who we're going to be raiding into over on Twitch. That person we're going to be raiding into is, in fact, going to be the one, the only. Give me a sec. Naren Serene. Naren seems to be doing something right now, which I think is pretty wholesome, so to say. Naren is talking to other VTubers through a application called Voop, I think is what it's called, or Voope, or whatever it may be called. I think it's called Voope. It's Voope Chat, and it has a dedicated category over on Twitch, where basically all it is that it is legitimately what this is. If you guys know of Omegle, Omegle is basically a chat platform where you can connect to random people all over the internet. It doesn't really have that much moderation, and you can tell because it doesn't have that much moderation, you know exactly what would probably be happening whenever you lock into an Omegle room with a random stranger on the internet. But this one is between VTubers, and there's like protections in place and everything, and it's honestly pretty interesting to see all the models of PNGs and VTubers and things like that. And Naren's been having a super fun time with it, and so I want to show Naren some love and support tonight with you guys. So with that being said, I will be back tomorrow. Thank you all for coming out for the streams tonight. Appreciate the support as always. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, middle of the day, night, whatever it may be in this world. Peace out, stay safe, have a good one, chat, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.